Deer season is right upon us, and deer hunting has been a tradition throughout this country for generations. And oftentimes we go out and we'll spend tons of money on new deer rifles. But there's a lot of people out there that hunt with these awesome military surplus rifles, including myself. I've gone out several times with military surplus rifles, and you don't necessarily have to break the bank to get a hold of these rifles. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the top 5 military surplus rifles for deer hunting. Number 1, the Mosin Nagant. This rifle fires the 7.62 by 54R, and you can pick this rifle up somewhere between $100 and $400. I've purchased a Mosin Nagant, been a while, but as cheap as $79. Whether you're looking at the M90-130 or the shorter version, the M44, this is a great rifle to use. The 7.62 by 54R is very equivalent to the 30-06. It's an excellent deer round. There's been over 37 million of these produced, making it a widely used deer rifle as well. Number 2, the British Lee Enfield Rifle. This rifle is being produced throughout World War I and World War II. It fires the massive .303 British. What makes this gun significant to the others is it was 10-round capacity, which is big for the time. You pick this gun up between $400 and $500, but that .303 British is really an outstanding round for deer hunting. Number 3, the M1 Garand. The M1 Garand is a semi-automatic rifle that fires a 30-06. So now we're back to that 30-06. It's a widely used round for deer hunting. Even though there's 6 million of these produced, they're fairly difficult to get a hold of, primarily because of import laws that have been passed in the last few years on these old war rifles. But if you can get a hold of one, it's really a fantastic deer rifle. Picking these up between $600 and $1,000, it gets a little pricey once you get to the M1 Garand, but you can get some of these cheap as $600. Number 4, the SKS. The SKS fires a 7.62 by 39. It is a semi-automatic rifle compared to its AK-47 counterpart, which also fires a 7.62 by 39. The SKS has a milled receiver, much longer barrel, significantly more accurate, and it reloads fairly quickly with 10-round stripper clips. Now SKSs are going up in price. The very first SKS I purchased was a Chinese model and I paid $260 for it. But that was a while back. Now you can pick these up between $400 and $600. And finally, number 5, my all-time favorite of all these, the Swiss K31. The K31 fires a 7.5 by 55 Swiss. It has a very unique straight pull bolt design which rotates as you push it through. It's by far the most accurate rifle on this list. The 7.5 by 55 is again very equivalent to a 30-06, excellent deer round. It's not only probably the most accurate rifle on this list, it's probably one of the most accurate rifles I've fired, and on top of that, it was my deer rifle last year. So there you go, there's my top 5 list of deer rifles that are military surplus rifles. Definitely get a hold of these at almost any gun store you go to. I've never been to a gun store and not seen one of these there. So I hope this list helps, and have a good deer season. If you like this video, click like and subscribe. You can also now find us at godfamilyandguns.org and God Family and Guns on Facebook. You can also now be a patron of this channel, and our Patreon link is below. But by far, the most important part of this YouTube channel is it's a ministry to us, and we take prayer requests, so please don't ever hesitate to send that stuff in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.